A wealthy heir accidentally fell from a cliff and died, but the tour guide took the chance to steal his belongings. When he accidentally found the heir's passport, he stared at the Asian face on the photo. Suddenly a bold idea came to his mind. He went to the legendary Dr. Blackjack. He begged him to transform him into the rich young man's appearance. After receiving a huge payment, Blackjack immediately began the surgery. The moment the bandages were removed, the tour guide had completely become the young master. To avoid being exposed, he spent another year learning the heir's language and lifestyle. Then he returned to the young man's home, dreaming of living a wealthy life from that moment on. But the moment he arrived, he discovered that the person waiting for him was the young man's mother. To hide his identity, he lied and said his vocal cords had been damaged. Luckily, the old woman didn't notice anything unusual. Blackjack's medical skills were truly incredible. But then, his mother gave him an unexpected surprise. During the year he had been missing, the family company had completely gone bankrupt. Even their house had been sold. Now, they could only live an ordinary life. The tour guide was completely stunned. The rundown house he was living in now was even worse than his old home. He immediately went back to find Blackjack. He wanted the doctor to restore his original face, but the first surgery had already used up all his money, so Blackjack refused to help him. With nowhere else to go, the tour guide had no choice but to stay with the family. When he returned home, his mother had already prepared dinner for him. Seeing this scene, the man decided to take advantage of the old woman. He planned to trick her out of whatever money she had left, because when he was young, he had constantly suffered beatings and insults from his own mother. That was why he never believed in a mother's love. Later, the tour guide found a job to support himself, but one night, his mother knitted him a sweater with her own hands. The moment he put it on, he actually felt a little moved, but he still couldn't see the old woman as his real mother. The man thought things would just continue like this forever, until one day, on his way home, he saw two gangsters bullying the old woman who was selling goods on the street. They not only demanded protection money, but even pushed her to the ground. However, the man still didn't step in. When he returned home, his mother had already prepared dinner for him as usual. Seeing her injured foot and watching her quietly knit sweaters late into the night, his heart was finally touched. He bought a gift for the old woman, and for the first time, he called her mom. From that day on, the two decided to depend on each other. But one day, the tour guide discovered a pair of dentures hidden in a drawer. Just as he was about to ask about them, the old woman suddenly ran away. Worried that something was wrong with her health, the tour guide chased after her all the way to a park. The next second, the old woman suddenly collapsed. The doctor told him she was suffering from severe pneumonia. Combined with years of exhaustion and overwork, her life was now in danger. With no other choice, the tour guide contacted Blackjack. But this time, Blackjack didn't ask for any payment. However, before the surgery began, the old woman finally revealed the truth she had hidden for years. It turned out she was not the rich heir's biological mother. She was only the family's servant. After the real wife passed away, she went to Blackjack. She had her face changed to look exactly like the wife. Then she inherited the entire family fortune. But shortly after that, the company went bankrupt. So she had no choice but to continue pretending to be the wife, waiting for the young master to return home. She originally hoped to rely on the rich young man and rebuild her life. But during this time, she found something far more valuable than money. That was family. For the first time, she experienced true happiness. The tour guide cried as he was about to reveal the truth, but the mother passed away peacefully.